we go. Um, when you find this, how the F are you doing? We've got so much transition happening right now. So I'm going to do weekly forecast. We're going to navigate through this energy and what to sort of expect. I know that when I record it, so settling in. Retrograde, done. Out the window. We're going to feel momentum right now, gang. I just did a bunch of TikToks for starseeds specifically, and it's all about action. It's about movement. It's about flooding, like not flooding, but like running forward, like unstoppable energy right now. And we've been preparing for this. So October is a month of integration. And for some of us, it is propelling yourself forward. It is massive transition, massive change, incredible beginnings. Oh, it's so beautiful. And then as we navigate it towards November, which I even hate saying that word right now, but as we do, it's going to be about receiving. So some of you are going to be receiving this whole month because you're a little bit ahead of the energy field. And some of you are going to just be feeling what I'm feeling. You're going to be feeling this like heightened state, inspired action, togetherness. Like it's really high, but it's also equally paired with these spikes in energy and then these like lows that we're experiencing. So I know I did the full monthly forecast for October. So that's up on the website now. And hi, I was receiving, yeah, good. That's awesome, babes. We're going to be getting like a lot of hot and cold with this energy. So throw your questions at me. I just had a client cancel. I never get to get on here as much as I want. And so I've got a tiny bit of time. So throw questions at me. So we're going to be specifically all of October, we're going to be feeling heightened states in like Wednesday, Thursday are going to be these peak days and then this like settling down. So Friday, Saturday, and then Sunday low, Monday, Tuesday, and then we start to spike up again every single week in this month, which is beautiful rhythm. So at least we can get into some sense of normalcy with it or some sense of like preparation or rhythm or know when to take action. So your big action oriented days are going to be like Wednesdays, Thursdays for the whole month of October. We've got a lot of people stepping into soul purpose, a lot of people coming into receiving mode, receiving love, more abundance, clarity, inspiration, people's truth, whether it's good or bad, direction, like more clientele, like just a lift. It's beautiful, beautiful energy. So I want to do a big breakdown on this for us this week on how we can sort of navigate what's coming for us. I started around, I don't even know what time it is. I think it's like 5ish, right? Okay. So just before 5, like it was about 20 to 5, I got this big rush and I started getting all these messages coming through about soul purpose for a lot of us. And some people getting etheric, energetic soul contracts. So a lot of that information is coming through in our Starseed Awakening membership, which is on Tuesday nights. So Tuesday nights we go live, we channel the Galactic Council, the Federation of Light, the Intergalactic Federation, and a lot of direct information and activation and meditation is coming through in that group. And it's big, big energy. Finally, for F's sakes, finally, we get out of this stagnation and we're going to be moving into a lot more joy and receiving and happiness and excitement and all those things. So really, really awesome. Let's break it down. So yeah, it was like, hey, Tanya, happy Monday. It was about like 20 to 5 that I started getting these gyrating messages. And then my client, my 5 o'clock client actually was like, oh man, I just had something come up. Like, can we reschedule? And I was like, no problem. That gives me a chance to jump on Facebook and TikTok. So I just did a bunch of TikToks for Starseeds. Let's go into Lightworker energy for here, okay? So I want you to tap in. As I'm saying this, I already know what most of you are going to pick. So I'm just going to center for a second here. I want you to pick, I want you to see what resonates more, okay? I'm going to give you 4 options. So connect in. The first thing that comes to mind, you are either going to have a progression reading or it's going to be 1, 2, or 3. So let me know in the comments what you're picking. Is it 1, 2, 3, or is this going to be a progression reading for you? Meaning all 3 are steps towards the end of the week for you. So let's have a look at what's coming through. Yeah, I felt that one hard. Ooh, ah. Okay, it's really simplistic, which is nice, but I am going to do an overall theme. Okay. It's coming through hard already. Okay, I love the comments. Thank you guys. I'm just going to keep watching that and not scroll my screen weirdly. Okay. Our overall messaging is pretty intense. So the overall messaging is a lot of us are at a crossroads right now where it is time. It's like that shit or get off the pot energy, which I love. I love. So the overall theme is we're at a crossroads. You know, if you are meant for purpose, you know you've got momentum coming. You can feel it coming. So this is okay, it's time to take things seriously because this is going to be action. This week is like, what is my plan? What am I doing? How am I going to navigate this? What is it I desire to start or to bring in? So I'm going to go into that crossroads and I feel like there's like this block and then direction. So let's just see what it all is. Yeah, it is. I'll share with you, shall I? All right, so this is our overall theme. We're going to take this in two different ways. So we've got this overflow card and we've got this deep dive card. What I'm hearing is finish up the deep dive within yourself. So whenever I see this card, I love it. It's about, so see the jellyfish? It's about going deep past the pain, going underneath that. What's holding you back? So I want you to evaluate. I want you to first, this week is so beautiful because we're going to be doing a lot of receiving for the next 8 weeks. 8 weeks of bringing it in. So the first thing I want you to do is get clear on what is your desire. So I want you to spend time in your journal. I want you to write out, what is it that I desire to experience by the end of October? What is it that I want to bring in? What do I desire to bring into my life? I want you to get very, very, very clear on all avenues of your life. So in your workplace, whatever that is for you, write it down. In your love life, what is that for you? So we're going to do all 4 bodies. We're going to do career, we're going to do love life, we're going to do physical life, so your body, your habits, your diet, your routine, your sleeping, all of those things. And then we're going to do our spiritual life, your meditation practice, learning new tools, taking that course. What is it that you want to do? I want you to get really, really clear and define what you want this month. Then we're going to go past the pain. So you're going to sit and you're going to spend some time asking yourself, what am I afraid of? What has held me back from going to the next level? I want you to get really clear on what's holding you back, because if you know what's holding you back, we can move through that. And this card can be monitored in 2 different ways. So the block, the fear can be that we're afraid of touching into that emotion and having that overflow of pain or experiencing that pain or the emotion or the discomfort of it all. But when I see this card, I see it as such a beautiful, I see it as abundance. I see it as connection. There's this little guy on the back of the castle right here that I just love. And when I see him as an ascended guide, a galactic guide, or an ascended master even. So it's all about perception. So once we get clear on defining our list, we're going to go past the pain. We're going to ask ourselves, what's holding us back? What's really, 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 truly holding you back? What are you afraid of? And that's going to allow the fear of the overload of emotion to flip into receiving abundance and having yourself mirrored equally across the board. So this is the week for defining and beginning momentum moving in. You're going to see doors close that don't serve you as new doors are opening at the exact same time. We are in such a gorgeous timeline. Now, I'm going to give you a warning. When I did the monthly forecast, there's a bit of discomfort the 9, 10, 11 of October, which is the Canadian Thanksgiving weekend. I think it's like the Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. I'm not sure. But anyway, so there's going to be a bit of discomfort in and around 9, 10, 11. But remember, like I said, we're going to have these downs, like as we're going to feel going down Friday, Saturday, Sunday's kind of low. Monday, Tuesday, we start to build back up. And our peak days every single week is Wednesday, Thursday. So I want you to be really patient with yourself as we transition through these timelines. But it is a month of receiving. It is a month of stepping in. It is a month of see ya and open arm, open doors to all of the newness. And quickly look at the comments. Progression. Awesome sauce. Okay, let's go into number 1. I really feel it. Oh, I love this so much. I can feel what's coming across the board for those of you that have chosen progression. So number 1s, this is, you're coming to life, babes. Ooh, I love this. Okay, 1, Some of you are really connected into that unicorn realm. Let me tell you, look at this. Just side note, my ADHD, how gorgeous is this? This is a gift from a very good friend, and we have many of them coming available very soon for you, but this is my unicorn bracelet. I swear to God, I am so in love. Anyway, I'm seeing unicorn color. I'm seeing mermaid color. We're having a big shift with our water. You're hearing, if you're on TikTok, you're hearing, watch the water, pay attention to the water. There's something very large coming. Big awareness. It's going to be beautiful, but it might be a little hard to swallow. That's all I'm going to say here on this platform. So those of you that are star seeds, you're going to feel this Palladian type energy, which is connected very much to that mermaid energy. So if you're seeing mermaids, if you're seeing dolphins, if you're seeing as signs, right? Mermaids, dolphins, unicorns. This is very much, it is time to step into soul purpose. And if you're not sure what soul purpose is, reach out to me and we'll schedule a Book of Life session where I can just channel your Ascendant Masters and get that done for you. I say that like I have a lot of time. I do not have a lot of time, but if you really want to know, I'll find time. So this is the thawing. This is the ascension energy. So number one, you're going to be feeling this big shift in how you process. The other piece that I'm seeing, she's got like a little tattoo on her arm. Okay. So this could be symbolic to whoever has a tattoo on your arm. This is your message, but also I'm hearing it's like the wisdom, the deep wisdom that's just in your being, in your DNA, and in your cellular structure. The universal wisdom is about to really bubble forth. So it's very important that you start journaling. You got to start writing down. When you wake up first thing in the morning, just spend a couple minutes writing down whatever flows through you. In order for this information that we've had, so September was all about activation. October is integration. November is receiving. We are in this very unique rhythm right now. So you have received a lot of beautiful healing, clarity, epiphany energy, universal wisdom, messaging from your ascended guides. It's all sitting there. And so it's integrated right now. And we want to bring that to the surface. And the only way to really move it through into the conscious mind is to write it out or talk it out. So you can either join our Starseed Awakening membership on Tuesdays where we get to talk all this out and it gets activated and you get activated meditations and like all kinds of crazy, cool, awesome stuff. That'll help bring it to the surface. That's what it's for. Or you're going to lean into your fellow like-minded brothers and sisters. So those that get you, those that get this awakening process, this journey, those that are in this journey with you and start to share and let it move through you. There's lots of wisdom about to come through, number ones. So you're at that thought. It's all coming to the surface. When I see spirals, it's about huge spiritual awareness and awakening, which is really truly quantum physics and like how you can co-create with universal flow, your whole experience here. That's another story, but get prepared. Be prepared. It's coming. So start to write. Okay. That's going to help you bring it to the surface for the rest of the month. So this week, starting off the month in the right manner is going to be so essential. And I know when I did the live monthly forecast, it was step-by-step direction on this, or this is the outcome. So I'm going to do my best to bring as much energetic information forward as I can this month with my schedule. But this is so important that we take advantage of the energy this month. So start to write, start to talk, let it come through. All right, second card. I cannot make this shit up. I love it. Second card. It's not always what it says, but I'm going to show you what's going on here. This is the fates. So whether you chose number 2 or you're doing a whole progression with this, this is that wisdom that's been bestowed upon you coming to the surface. And I'm seeing this little like calligraphy pen right here, this feather, and it's about writing. Some of you are going to truly step into soul purpose. Like when I did the Starseed TikToks today, I was gyrating because there's a big wave of soul contract coming, and soul contract comes in waves. So it's the same as awakening. It can't all happen at once. We go in layers, in tiers. So a lot of you are going to be like, here's your soul contract. You have clarity, you have mental clarity, you are aware, you are ready. The law of inspired action, the universal law, is going to be moving through you so that you can navigate with ease. We've had internal compass activation in September. We're putting that to use. So this is your GPS, like it knows the way. So this has been really activated with your fate, your destiny, your purpose. So this is really about, okay, what do you need to sort out in your head in order to be able to do this? Because do not hold yourself back is what I'm hearing with this card. I am hearing it is like, yeah, especially in and around the full moon, and I can't remember what date that is, but the full moon's going to be a big transition. Number 2, you're going to feel a big, huge transition in and around the full moon, usually a couple of days before, a couple of days afterwards. So take a deep breath, because here we go. You're stepping in. Like, this is an incredible month. I am not one to bring false hope. I do not like that at all. But it's time, you guys. We have some real big stuff coming that I'm going to be talking about in the Tuesday Starseed group. I cannot talk about it on this platform, but it's time. Like, what we have signed, what we've come here for, it's now. Like, it's right now. And it's going to happen for quite some time. But this is the very beginning of the biggest transition of the awakening journey for humanity. It's stunning. It's gorgeous. It is so exciting. And when you tap into that, you'll start to gyrate. It's so powerful. So, get ready and start to have whatever conversation. The 9th. Okay, it's so close, the full moon. It's in like less than a week, you guys. So this is why I'm feeling the urgency right now. Like, the amount of urgency that I am feeling in my body. Like, I want to get a megaphone and walk up and down the streets and be like, awakening is happening. But like, I'm not going to be that crazy. Maybe. I mean, I'm doing it here, so I already am. But it's like, it's intense and it's beautiful. And you are going to be presented with so many opportunities. It's going to blow your socks off. And in order for you, this is the way I want you to look at it. If you take nothing else from this video, I want you to change the thought of, I really want this, or I really need this. And I want you to instead realize that that is a requirement for your evolution. For you to fully awaken, for you to fully evolve, it's a requirement. It is a baseline, basic need, aka requirement, that you get to experience soul purpose, unconditional, amazing, intimate love, ease, and abundance. So that is what's coming. Now it's up to you to what fashion, how much of that you bring in based on your vibration, because the law of attraction, I don't even want you to think about the law of attraction. I want you to think about the law of vibration. The law of vibration and the law of attraction. So manifesting is really, truly, the law of attraction only responds to the law of vibration. Whatever your vibration is what the law of attraction is responding to. So take the pressure off of trying to manifest. You've already aligned. You just have to become the vibrational match of desire. And all you got to do is figure out what your desire is and what's holding you back. Flip that conversation internally. Boom, it comes in. It can be that easy. So this month is so powerful. So number 2 is that, like, the requirement for your awakening evolution life journey here is on its way to you. We have to do some deconstruction as society. That's already emotion. But you're going to see. So be prepared. Believe it. Because if you can believe it, you can receive it. Okay, 3rd card. Here we go. Like, I just, it's so beautiful. Okay. 3rd card. The courage to step into life. But look at the power moving through right here. This vortex, right? So the activation, number 3, this is the activation of pull it in, darling. Pull it in. Like, this creature, this bird, isn't even looking like that's what I want. Bring it to me, bring it to me, bring it to me. It's not in anxiety. It's not in anxiousness. It's just like, yeah, cool. I'm sitting here. Like, I know it's coming. And then you've got all this energy. I'm going backwards because my screen's backwards. You've got all this energy flying into this heart center. The heart center is like a whole tornado, which is beautiful. It's just like swirling and pulling in like a vortex, like a vacuum. So number 3, you're receiving. It's done. It's already done. You've already done it. So it's going to come flying in. All you have to do is stay brave, stay in your courage. So what is it going to take for you to be courageous? What areas of your life do you want to be more courageous? And own it. So start talking as if it is, walking as if it is, you've got to own this. Go to the mirror, look in your own eyes, and be like, this is it, so be it. These are my demands, these are my requirements, they're on their way to me. Done. What's next? And if you want to take your ability to align, aka manifest, more, create that perfect vision like we talked about in the very beginning. This is how I play, okay? I write it all out. There's my perfect day. There's my perfect vision. Here's all of my desires on one piece of paper. Then I slide it over and I'm like, done. What do I want next? And I start creating the next vision. The moment I start creating that next vision, within like 24 to 48 hours, that whole thing moves into my life. The signs, the confirmation. I may not have the full picture, but all the confirmation is there, and all of the people, places, things that I need for that start showing themselves to me. And I'm like, oh, look, that's done. Now I don't even have to worry about it. What is after that? So you can play that game if you really, really want to start creating some magic in your life. All right. It's so good. I don't know. I'm just high. It's amazing. I've been all day, like, either this high or I'm like, I need a nap. Like, I have a heating pad on my lap. I've got a pillow behind my back, and I just kind of lean in and I'm like, oh, this is so nice. I'm so tired. And then in the next minute, I'm like, probably because I'm burning all my energy off and then I have to sort of restore. But this is the wave right now, right? And it is Monday. So Sunday, Monday, Tuesdays are a little bit lower in energy. And then we start to spike. So I want you to remember that all month long. Cool beans. There's that. Awesome sauce. If you want more of a specific starseed, go over to the TikTok. All of our socials, everything, like the membership information for the starseed, the live monthly forecast, and the TikTok links and all that stuff. If you want starseed stuff, my TikTok is all starseed. It's all on diamondnode.com. So the link is somewhere on this. I don't know how this works, but anyway, I love you. Mwah. Have an amazing, amazing Monday, and I will talk to you all soon. Enjoy the waves.